Look who's back again for another collection review. I told you guys that you'd be seeing this face every single day this week. But y'all, I am so excited because I have the brand new Blend Bunny Cosmetics collaboration with Me Pang. This is going to be the Rotten collection. I have the eyeshadow palette, I have the iridescent shade palette, and I also have this beautiful, beautiful gloss right here. So you guys want to see what this entire collection is all about, what type of eye look I created, and is it actually worth it? Well, then definitely keep on watching. Okay guys, so first off, let's talk about the Rotten palette right here. Can we talk about this packaging? I think it's so beautiful. The best part is all the mold spot right here, it's fuzzy, so it's supposed to feel like actual mold, and I think it is just absolutely beautiful. I love the fuzziness that you can find inside this palette. I think it's so cool. But let me tell you guys what this palette's all about. The Rotten Artistry palette reimagines the unexpected beauty of decay, translating grotesquely magnificent tones of mold into 20 avant-garde shades. Each pigment was curated from nature's most hauntingly gorgeous palette and their most intoxicating, nasty, damp, velvety form. Now this palette actually does retail for $42, and this is going to be available right now. You guys can use code Allie, save you guys 10% off when it comes to anything and everything Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Then they're also launching the Efflorescence palette right here. Now this says, like delicate frost etching itself across forgotten walls, it's a phenomenon of transformation. The residue is something fleeting becoming something eternal. Now this actually does retail for $32. You're gonna have 6 different beautiful iridescent shades in here, and the formula feels amazing, absolutely amazing. This actually kind of reminds me a lot of their Noctilucent highlighter palette. This is kind of like reminiscent of that, and it just brings back so many feelings. I freaking love this. And then lastly, we do have the lip gloss. Now the lip gloss right here retails for $15, and this is gonna be called Blue Tears, and it says that this is inspired by the bioluminescent algae, often called blue tears. This glaze captures the beauty of one of nature's most stunning phenomenon. Sparkles shift seamlessly from electric blue to violet as light moves across the lips. Like I said, this retails for $15. This looks absolutely beautiful. I already tried this out when in my new makeup release video, so I tried this out on top of black lip. Freaking chef's kiss. Absolutely love how this looks. Now this entire collection is going to be available right now. They do have an entire bundle. If you guys can buy the entire collection for $89. Like I said, you guys can use my code Allie to save you guys 10% on top of that. So we're going to go ahead and dive right on into this. I'm really excited to play with this. I will say this color story definitely challenges me because it is one of the ugliest color stories I've ever met, but it's so beautiful in its own way, and it inspires me because when I look at this, it's challenging me to step out of my comfort zone and going, okay, what type of look can it create? Because it's all mattes first off, but secondly, it's all arranged in a different type of form. It's all arranged so sporadically in here that I don't know, I find it beautiful. I know some people don't, but for me, I find beauty in decay, and there are some really beautiful things about the rotten things in nature. Everything has its purpose, and I feel like this is just a beautiful inspiration to the disgusting, decaying things of the world, and I don't know, I'm so excited to play with this. So I'm going to go with my eye base. I don't know what I'm going to create. It might be the most basic eye look ever, but I'm really excited to play with it because Blend Bunny Cosmetics has some of the best mattes on the market. I've said that since 2020. When I first reviewed Blend Bunny, when I first reviewed Blend Bunny Cosmetics, I think I was actually one of the first reviews to put up. I reviewed the Blends palette, and I literally said that was one of the best matte formula I have ever played with, and I'm not kidding. It's still to this day one of the best matte formulas I have ever played with. So I'm really excited to kind of get into this. So I think I'm going to start off on the outer V with this shade called Mildew. We all know and love Mildew right now. We all know and love Mildew right here. Mildew is, for me, whenever I think of Mildew, I think of whenever you wash clothes and you leave your clothes in the wash for too long, it starts to develop that really nasty mildewy smell. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Or ugh, it smells like mildew. I can't describe the nasty smell. I can't tell you how many times as a server way back in the day, sometimes I'd forget to put my clothes in the dryer and it would develop that nasty smell, and I'd be smelling myself all day going, ugh, it's the worst. I've not made that mistake in years, but people still do, and it's just such a disgusting smell. But this is a beautiful color. Really, really beautiful color. I think this is a very unique collection. Truly, I think it's a very unique collection. Now, I'm not familiar with Me Pang, the creator of this collection with Blend Bunny. I'm not familiar with her work, but when I saw the artistry of her work, I thought she was absolutely incredibly talented, so beautiful. And what I really appreciate about Blend Bunny Cosmetics is that I'm noticing that a lot of the collabs that Maggie is doing are with people that are not influencers, or not the most well-known influencer out there. It's generally actual like artistry and makeup artists and just seeing them being so creative and having the creative freedom with their collections. It's just so inspiring and I freaking love it. I love that Maggie's really kind of focusing on the artistry of makeup. It is just so inspiring. So someone like me who's just enthusiast but not a makeup artist, like it's just really inspiring to see Maggie team up with people that I may not know who they are, but now I'm being introduced to, and I live for it. I truly do. So I'm just going to blend this shade out. Look how pigmented this shade that is. So pretty. I'm going to take the shade right here called Spoil. I'm going to run that right on top of that. I have to blend it out just a little bit more. Right here. I'm so sorry, by the way, that I'm so behind on reviewing this collection. This collection just launched this past Friday, but unfortunately, I actually got it in my hands on Friday when I got off of work, and I just did not have time to play with it until now. So I do apologize for being behind on my review. Typically, whenever it comes to Blend Bunny, I try to get my review up as fast as I can, so you guys can kind of see the collection before it launches. But unfortunately, I didn't get it until it launched, and I just did not have the time. So I did not have the time, but I still wanted to do a video on it because I absolutely love Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and I just really wanted to showcase just how beautiful this ugly collection is. I say ugly because that's how they kind of described it too, but I don't know. I think it's very unique for what it is, and it kind of stands out, and I really appreciate that. Okay, and then right on top of that, I'm going to go in the shade right here called Damp to put that right on top of that blue, like right here to blend even more. Like I said, Maggie has some of the best mattes out there. I don't know what lab she uses, but she needs to never switch because these mattes are just truly incredible. I freaking am obsessed with them. Go into the shade right here called Organic. This really beautiful gray shade. We're going to put that right next to that. Do like a halo eye look today. So we're going to go in right with the gray shade right here. Just softly blend that in. And then right next to that gray shade, I'm going to go into Velvet right here. This beautiful green shade. Go in right with that green right here. And then like right in the very center of that, we're going to go into Derma right into there. That I don't know if this is going to turn out good or not, but I just really wanted to try because I feel like it'd be really fun. So we're going to go right with Derma right here in the center. Okay, I said I was going to do it all matte, but I kind of add a little bit of green. I think I'm going to go into the shade right here called Lichen. This shade right here. Like this looks like it'd be really pretty, like a white, green, gold. We're going to put that just kind of... Okay, this is actually turning out to be really, really, really pretty. Oof. I really like that. Okay, wait, should I do a different color in the other eye then? You guys already know that I am just not a fan of doing like liquid liner, so I love to use shadow instead. So I'm gonna take this, and then we're gonna put this right underneath our put this right on our waterline so you can blend our false lashes, the real ones. And I'm gonna come back and we're gonna play with like maybe some browns and purples underneath the eye because I feel like that could be really pretty. I think I'm gonna do like an all matte inner corner, but do sparkle on the lid as well, and definitely clean up the eye. But so far, this is looking absolutely beautiful. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna do another look. I said I wasn't going to, but I kind of want to. I don't know if this is gonna turn out okay or not, but we are going to do a another look. So I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Histo right here. And let's kind of do something very similar. We're just going to go ahead and run this along our crease. All right, and then right next to that, right on top of that brown shade, I think I'm going to go into this shade right here called Serpula. I feel like this really, really pretty, like mustardy yellow. Oh my God. I actually have a jacket that is that color. It is such a pretty color. Whenever I wear it to work, whenever it is like cold for 2 days here in Florida, I always get a lot of compliments on the color because it's just such a pretty color. And I'm hoping that what I'm envisioning in my head is going to work out. I don't know if it's going to, but let's just kind of go for it. We're just going to willy-nilly this one. On top of that, oh, it's looking like dookie. We're going to go into the shade right here called Asper. I've never even heard of that. These are all supposed to be like, I don't know, the nature shade names, and I don't really know what they are, but I'm definitely really intrigued. Oh, that's so pretty. Now for me, you know what's so funny is that for a long time, I really wanted to study like botany and to like really learn about different plants and like their magical properties and like the healing abilities they have and like the like antiseptic properties they have, like to really like study plants. But there's so much that goes into it. but I've always wanted to like learn about the different medicinal properties that plants can offer you. I mean, like obviously you gotta think back into like the 17 and 1800s, like Advil just wasn't something that was like just willingly given. You can't just buy it. Most people use plants and herbs to create medicine back in the day. And it's something that I was always fascinated about, that I would always have loved to learn. But I don't know, I never did. I know they have books out there now, and I still probably could. So I know I think there is some like different property you can use with like mold. I think mold is what was the founding ingredient for penicillin back in the day, right? Like wasn't it the founding ingredient? I think it was, but it's just such a fascinating thing that nature has. It was just so fascinating to know that nature's offered us so many like natural cures to things, and it gives us what we need, and it's just really, really cool to see that. So then I'm gonna take, oh, Allie, what are you gonna take? I don't know. That's a very good question, Allie. Let's go in with the shade right here called Veil. We're gonna create some sort of like fall look with that. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out together. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put this right here. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so right next to that shade, let's go back into, let's go into this shade right here. Right next to that. And then right next to that, we're gonna go back into that Serpula shade one more time. Go right here. And then we're gonna go into Asper one more time, right in the center. I can kind of see the vision. I don't know. Okay, I'm also gonna add the shade, this shade right here called Wax, right here. It's like this beautiful like yellow gold, right? It's like be really pretty on top of the yellow. And we're gonna start to just place this right here. It's starting to actually come together. It's starting to come together. Go back into that orange shade very, very lightly, this orange shade right here, to blend it out just a tiny bit more. Go back to this one, and then this one to help to blend it out just a little bit more, like very, very lightly. Okay, it's actually really not that bad. Then I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Yulo right here, and we're gonna take that and we're gonna line that up with our upper waterline to again mix it with our false lashes and real lashes. Okay, I just kind of winged that. I literally just kind of went in blind and just start randomly picking colors. Usually when I go to sit down and film, and sometimes I have an idea of what colors I want to play with. This one I just said, you know what, let's just go for it. And it kind of is working out. It's kind of working out. I was a little scared at first that I wasn't going to, but it's kind of working out. Now, is this going to match the lip? Probably not, but we're going to make do with it for sure. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this off the camera. We're going to come back with my makeup done, and we're going to do the under eye together, followed by the lips. And I'm probably going to also use this palette, possibly as like a highlighter palette too. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now the eyes are somewhat done, we're going to go ahead and finish them off, followed by the highlighter and the lips. So we're going to go back into this palette. We're going to do this eye right here. I think for this eye, I'm going to go into, let's go into, we're going to go back into Organic right here, this gray shade. I'm just going to very, very lightly put that underneath my waterline. I think for both eyes, we're just going to go in with like a white liner, because I feel like white's going to be complementary to both. I mean, I could do black, but I feel like white will probably be both. Possibly. We'll see what I can come up with. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to run this gray shade right under here, very, very lightly. Pretty, right? Like such a pretty shade. And then I'm going to mix it with the shade called Whisperer right here. And I'm going to softly use the shade called Acre Monin, whatever that shade is. I'm gonna kind of mix those two together. So I feel like that'd be really pretty to add a little bit of purple, a very like soft purple, just right under the eye, very, very softly, because like blue and purple just go so well together. Okay, then for this eye, we're gonna go into the shade called Marrow right here, and we're gonna softly put that right underneath the waterline again. And then I'm going to blend that out with the shade right here called Neo right there. So then I think I put my mirror in the way. I think for this eye, I'm actually going to go with like a light blue liner. And this eye, I'm going to go with like a yellow liner. Okay, so then for like to finish off the eyes, we're going to go back into this palette one more time. I'm going to take this shade right here called Ripe. It's like beautiful like blue iridescent shift right here. And we're actually going to just put this right here. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful that shade is, right? That's beautiful. And then for this eye, I think I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Bloom. This is gonna have a little bit more of like a reddish pink shift right here. And we're gonna put that right here. For both eyes, I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Oxygen, pure white inner corner. Let's hope I can get this to work. I feel like that looks really beautiful. So then for the highlighter, I think I'm going to go back into this shade Lichen right here because I feel like this would be just such a beautiful highlighter. I'm going to go for this side. This side I'm going to do the Lichen, and then I'm going to go back into Wax for this side. Because I feel like why not? I feel like these could be really pretty highlighters as well. So just going to take this. I'm just going to, yep. Look at that. Look at that. So beautiful. This, oh my god, do you guys see that? It's like a golden high. Oh my god. Now, granted, this is not meant to be a highlighter. This is an iridescent shade, but you guys can absolutely use these as highlighters. Absolutely, you guys can. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I'm getting so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what the gloss looks like without anything on my lips. So you guys can see this beautiful blue iridescent shift. It looks, okay? Really horrible swatch, okay? I just want you guys to see the lips for like what they are. Now I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm gonna go in with like a brown lip, and we're gonna use this right on top. So I feel like it'd be really pretty, like softly right on top. So I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe lip liner. This is gonna be in the shade called Makeup Talks. I really love this lip combination I'm about to do. Then I'm gonna go into the Morphe lipstick in the shade called Teddy. Really pretty lip combination, by the way. Okay, then we're gonna go with this right on top. Now I'm going in with mine very lightly, so just it's not gonna overtake it, but it's adding just enough of like a little bit of a blue purple shift to it. You just see just enough, because you can definitely build this out to be really like full coverage, or you can sheer it out. So it's just enough there, but it's not overpowering. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I did not really know what to expect going into this review. I wasn't really sure how I was going to create these eye looks using the Rotten palette. Because like I said, this is like one of the like ugliest palettes, but it's so beautiful. Like look what I was able to create using this palette, like both these palettes combined. Like what? This is absolutely stunning. Wow, those looks turned out absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look at both sides. I really love this blue side right here. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I also really love how this looks right here. The mattes are just blending out so nicely. So nicely. They blend beautifully together. I didn't have any issues with any patchiness. They blend so seamlessly. There's definitely some kick up in the pan, but not that much fallout in the face. But the way that they just combine together, like the blend is just so effortless. It is such a beautiful eye look. I could not tell you which one I like more. Like I really love this one, but like I also love this one, and then like also love this one. Like so for me, if you guys are like really unsure about how to create a beautiful eye look using this, don't look at the whole palette as a whole. Just look at the shadows themselves. You guys can create really beautiful, effortless looks using this palette. It just takes a minute, right? Just because you got to figure out what you want to play with. But like I said, you guys can definitely rearrange it. But just know that even though this may seem like not like an aesthetically pleasing palette, there's beauty to be had by looking at it. Just like in nature, there's beauty in the, decomposition and decay and rotten things. There's beauty in all of it. So for me, this is beautiful, and I was able to create these two beautiful looks using this palette. And I will say it definitely helped. I will say adding the Efflorescence palette right on top, like stunning. Like look at how I use it as a highlighter too. Like this reminds me so much of the Blend Bunny Noctilucent highlighter palette. Like I said, that palette no longer exists, but this is just, oh my god, it's everything. And then this gloss, y'all, this gloss, wow. The fact that you guys can get this entire collection for $89, that's mind-blowing. That is absolutely mind-blowing. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys out to wrap up this video, but holy shit. This one actually surprised me. Y'all, I'm still so impressed with how these two eye looks turned out. Like I said, I went into this having no idea what to do. No idea, because like this palette is just so chaotic in how it's laid out. I was like, what do I do? What do I create? Like I wasn't really sure, but then I just started playing with the shades, and oh my god, I am so impressed with how this palette is. This is why I absolutely love what Maggie does. Maggie, like I said, teams up with actual makeup artists out there in the world, not just like the big top influencers, actual makeup artists who know what they're doing when it comes to color story, creativity, aesthetics, everything. I absolutely live for this collaboration. It is truly so beautiful. So congratulations to Made Pang and to Blend Bunny for creating this beautifully ugly concept in this world into something absolutely beautiful. I love the Rotten palette. I love everything about it, and it's just, oh my god, so beautiful. And then to add the Efflorescence and the gloss, oh my god, say less. So I'll make sure to link everything down below. This is available right now if you guys do want to get your hands on it. Like I said, you guys can use code Allie, save you guys 10% off, but holy shit, this one genuinely shocked me. So with that said, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's Art for the Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.